Hey y'all, it's your girl Meka of Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey! Happy Saturday. I'm reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia. It's your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance here. Listen, y'all, it's early. It's early in the morning, and I am here to do a brief all signs reading. As you guys know, I've been busy, had a very busy week, and I've actually been on the road last night I've been on the road and I finally made it to Atlanta last night. So I thought before I go to this exciting event with a very special fellow tarot reader, I would also call him a friend and also call him an amazing influence on what it is I do, amazing businessman. I want to go ahead and share with you all this beautiful all signs reading where we're going to look into what is your person not telling you. Now, as the intro has stated, this is going to be an all signs reading going from Aries all the way to Pisces. So be sure you check out that Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And hello to all those watching live. Don't hesitate to say hello. I'm not going to talk too loud because, as you guys can see, I am in a hotel and I don't want to disrupt people getting their rest. But I'm going to try to do my best to get these messages to you before I start my day. All right. Good to see everybody here. We have DP in the building. Hey, DP. Good to see you. Got a couple of other beautiful souls just waking up, probably starting their day or laying in the bed. Good morning to you all. Let's first start off with Aries. Aries, Aries. Andrea says, hello, my beautiful soul sister and family, sending positive vibes and positive energy to my beautiful spiritual sister and family. God bless you. Thank you so much, Andrea. You're so sweet. And you're an Aries dealing with a Leo. And happy birthday, Andrea. Happy birthday, boo. I hope you enjoy your birthday. And it's nice to have a birthday on Saturday. Man, so if you're watching live or if you're watching the recording, say happy birthday to my girl, Andrea. Happy birthday. And happy birthday to all the beautiful Aries out there. Happy birthday. Let's do this, guys. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Aries person not telling Aries that Aries needs to know about right now in this moment, Spirit? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Swords, the Hermit. Underneath the deck, we have the World and the Eight of Cups. They want to tell you that they don't want to walk away. They're not giving up. This is someone that really has a lot of pain that they're harnessing. And surprisingly, what you may not know is that this person may have experienced some type of breakup or separation from a third party, and they're feeling lonely. Yeah, this is someone that has experienced some type of breakup. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Is this breakup definitely from a third party or from Aries spirit? Yeah, I think it's a combination of you as well as having the loss of some type of third party for those of you if this person was involved with someone else that did not work out. And so they want to try to make amends with you, make things right with you, formulate a new relationship with you, and they want to do this as quick as possible. They won't be honest about this. If you were to ask this person, Aries, about this third party situation, they would not be honest. So it feels like someone that feels alone and thinking a lot about you. Tell me about this Hermit energy. Yeah, they're going to keep that to themselves. All of that. They're going to definitely keep all these secrets to themselves to avoid making things worse with you. Um, let's see, how do you feel about this person? How does Aries feel about this person? 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse. I think you've made a decision to move forward because this relationship has become very toxic, unstable. I'm getting for a lot of you one-sided. And no matter what you do to try to make this thing work, there seems to be a lot of issues between you and this person. Yeah, deep down, and your emotional state, you don't feel too satisfied with the third party. For a lot of you guys, you're aware of who this third party is. Others of you suspect that they're entertaining someone else. So this could be a secret confirmation that they were definitely entertaining someone else. And that's who they went off to. Unfortunately, whoever they were dealing with, again, is not in the picture, but they want to kind of treat you as a rebound. Let's see, what is their intentions with Aries? Yeah, King of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they want to get unstuck. They want to get on board. Just need attention. So this energy feels like Aries, this is someone who just wants to not feel lonely. Be careful with this person. Very emotionally, very emotionally codependent. They can't be alone for too long by themselves. Your person can be a Scorpio, an Aries, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, a Gemini, a Libra. All right, it could be any of those signs, or you can have any of those placements in your chart. Let me know if it resonates. All right, next we have Taurus. Don't forget, guys, I do offer personal readings, excuse me, at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can click on the link down in the description box below. I have various reading options available to you, so just choose whichever one best fits you. All right, here we go with Taurus. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, Carly. Here we go, Taurus. Andrea says, yeah, Mika, that sure was a confirmation. So yeah, if they reach out to you, Aries, be wary, be warned. They're just going to use you as a rebound. All right. No love there. All right. Just needing someone. Hey, Ruth. There we go, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Taurus's person. What is this person not telling Taurus that Taurus needs to be made aware of right now in this moment, Spirit? We have the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the World. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Cups in the reverse, and then the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you know what this feels like to me, Taurus? This feels like someone that like played some type of game with you. They were not intentionally planning to leave you for good, but they may have temporarily left you in order to try to see if the grass was greener on the other side. So, for a lot of you guys, there may have been like this energy of this person just abruptly leaving or did something to kind of like push you away or cause some type of disagreement or break up in some type of way. Yeah, it was all emotional manipulation. It was a test to see if you would chase them, if you would pursue them. It was like a test of your loyalty, a test of how much of a hold they have on you. So, yeah, tell me more about this Seven of Swords. Yeah, they didn't really plan to leave. They just experienced some type of disagreement, argument, things that didn't sit too well with them. So they kind of like intentionally caused some type of breakup. Good morning, Keisha. Thank you, love. Tell me a little bit about this world energy. What were they trying to end? What were they trying to cause an ending to when it comes to Taurus spirit? They were trying to make a choice. Yeah, they thought the grass was greener on the other side. They were trying to see if they can find someone else that was better than you, someone that wouldn't hold them as accountable as you. They just knew, like, this is someone that just knew if I just put Taurus on hold and try to find someone else that's less chaotic or less, having less expectations, then maybe things would be better. So, what was their intentions? I know they were trying to get away with trying to explore other people. Did they actually want to end things with Taurus? I don't think they did. Yeah, they just wanted to see if they can have someone else. Yeah, see if you would chase them as well. Yeah, by secretly having a new beginning with someone else behind your back. Like a have your cake and eat it too type of thing, and secretly put you in competition with someone else. So, what about Taurus? How does Taurus feel about this person? Six of Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Knight of Wands in reverse underneath the deck, the Six of Swords in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like this relationship is very unfair, unstable, one-sided. You feel taken advantage of. What you don't like is how this person chooses to play too many games. They say they're going to contribute, they're going to do right by you, be fair, but then they do things to push you away. You want consistency and stability, and you're not getting that from this individual. What you don't know is they play a lot of games to test your loyalty. But I think they didn't really like, what did this person want with Taurus? Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. They wanted to, again, choose something better. Yeah, choose something better. I don't think this person necessarily wants a relationship with anyone. I think this is someone that just kind of likes to be a player. You look at them as being someone inconsistent and a player or um, very unstable, inconsistent, very sneaky as well. This is definitely a untrustworthy individual. They can be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, and we have Capricorn. Let me know if it resonates with any of those signs. Are you going to have that predominantly in your chart? All right, we're moving on to Gemini. Do we have any Geminis? Keisha's so sweet. She says, "Good morning, Mika. You look so beautiful and refreshed." I am feeling refreshed. I'm so glad I made that drive last night. Like the drive to Atlanta, it was about 5 hours long, guys. So I'm so glad I got that drive out the way and I could just wake up and feel refreshed. Yeah. La Unique is in the building representing for Team Gemini. Let's do this, Gemini. Good morning, everyone. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. What is our person not telling Gemini that Gemini needs to know right now in this moment? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Strength in the reverse. And then underneath the deck, we have the Magician with the Four of Wands in the reverse. I think this is someone who feels inferior to you. They don't feel like they can give you the type of relationship that you're looking for. I'm getting more so finances or stability. They're trying their best to learn how to fix this relationship you and them have going on. But what I'm noticing about them is this may be someone who doesn't know how to do that. They seem like a person that has made many attempts with you, Gemini, to try to fix and repair the relationship. But according to them, they feel like they're not good enough or they can't give you what you need. They feel very like inequipped and it makes them feel insecure, makes them feel sad. So there's moments where they yearn for you, and then there's other moments where they feel defeated. So there's this in and out of energy. One moment I want to try to work on things with Gemini. The other moments I don't feel like I can. I don't think I have what it takes. Let me look a little bit about this Six of Pentacles, what they're talking about. Yeah, they can't work things out with you because a lot of you Geminis have them blocked, or you're rejecting them, or you're pushing them away, or you're making it difficult for them to show up for you. What did this person do to upset my Geminis that resonates with this reading? Ace of Cups and Three of Cups in reverse. So they're giving you a an apology after ghosting you or disappearing on you, like they're coming back out of nowhere. And you're like, you want to wait all this time to come back and say you're sorry or come back and try to talk to me? No, thank you. Yeah, they feel rejected. And it hurts their feelings. What is this person's intentions with Gemini anyway, Spirit? Oh, Knight of Cups in reverse and Ten of Pentacles. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they don't want a serious relationship anyway. I see what your issue is. Yeah. So this person plays games. And notice all these pentacles. This person puts a lot of value on their money and their stability, their career, material things. So they may put a high expectation on needing to be a provider or contribute more. Maybe you have told them they need to give more, do more in the relationship, and they feel like they just can't right now. So they don't want to lose you though, but they feel like they can't measure up to being the man that they man or woman, no matter the gender, man or woman that you need them to be. So they have a lot of work to do on themselves to definitely be your match. Because right now, I think you would agree, you and them are just not on the same page. It's not really a fair or the type of experience of a relationship you're looking for. Let's see, how do you feel about this person, Gemini? To know if this is your reading. The lovers. Oh, the lovers and the devil in the reverse. Oh, you really love this person, Gemini. You did. But I think the most that you have gotten out of this experience was I'm getting like lust or fun or excitement, which makes it a toxic relationship. This feels like one of those off and on, you guys would fight, argue, break up to make up type of connections. It just was very unstable, not healthy, right? And it may be a lot to do with after the, I should call it the honeymoon or the hot and heavy phase dies. What do you have after that? Now we got to talk about the serious things, and we can't get to the serious things because this person isn't equipped to provide that experience. So the most they can give is passion and fun. That's it. That's all they got. And you're saying that's not healthy, especially when they're inconsistent. Yeah, you eventually you get tired of this and you're ready to just move on from all of this because it's an ongoing pattern of behavior. You've seen this happen countless times over and over and over again. This person keeps doing the same thing over and over again, right? They could be a Leo, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Taurus. They could have the letters RAOTV, or you can have that in your name. It can also be a Gemini, Capricorn. All right. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we have Cancers. Do we have any Cancers here? Good morning. Ruth is so sweet. Ruth says, "Hi, Mika. How are you? Beautiful. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Ruth. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. I think I'm waking up everyone as they either roll over and look at their phone and they're like, oh, Mika's live. Yeah. And then we have others of you getting ready, getting the kiddos up, ready for the day. Or others of you pouring that first cup of coffee. I need my coffee. Instead of coffee, I'm over here drinking some liquid IV because I'm about to go to this party. So I'm trying to hydrate and make sure I'm hydrated. So cheers. I wish I could have some coffee, but I'm just going to pump myself full of a lot of water this morning. But that's what you got to do. When you're about to party, hydrate, hydrate. All right, let's do this, Cancer. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Tanny. Hey, Rapunzel. What kind of party? So there is a very special tarot reader that will be hosting an event, and I'm going to that event. If you guys watch him, you'll probably see me at the event. If you're going to the event, I can't wait to meet you. So I'm excited. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Drove 5 hours last night, guys. 5 hours. So here we are. Let's do this, Cancer. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Cancer's person not telling them right now in this moment that Cancer needs to be made aware of? We have the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups in the reverse, it came and turned around. It came out like in the upright, then it flipped around. So let's just say the King of Cups in the reverse. We'll take it like that. We have the Star, the Ten of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You know, what this person isn't telling you is that they know they need to apologize. They know they need to take accountability for whatever they have done. But the problem with this person is, they just kind of feel like they don't have it in them to do it because they know, like, if they do apologize or say something first, you're going to judge them harshly, or it would kind of make them look some kind of way. So, this is someone that has a bit of a pride and ego issue going on. And also, they don't want to make themselves feel worse. This is someone who has a very fragile ego, and someone with the King of Cups in reverse that I feel like has a lot of emotional insecurities. So when they're triggered emotionally, it kind of makes them spiral. When someone holds them accountable or tells them, "Yeah, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have," they get more excitement and thrill out of someone showing them love instead of scolding them or telling them, "See, you shouldn't have done that." So the reason why they know they should apologize is because things didn't work out with what other option or third party or situation that they were involved with, and it's weighing heavy on them, the guilt of pulling their energy away from you. This person feels very guilty. They know they can't provide you a stable relationship because they know that they have a lot of internal issues going on in their heart chakra. This feels like somebody that has a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of issues. So they can't give you love. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Like, what is their intentions if they can't give my Cancer friends love? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, they kind of expect you to be the one to be the generous partner, the healing partner, the one to get them out of this bored energy, this stuck energy. That would be the only reason why they would be coming around. Help heal me, help me feel better. I'm not feeling my best, Cancer. Help me feel better. You're pretty good at alleviating the stress. How do you feel, Cancer? Let's look at that. How does Cancer feel about this person, Spirit? The Death in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Hermit. A lot of you guys are choosing not to reconcile with this person because, you know, I'm getting you saying there's no point. I'm hearing you say you also are taking the higher road. You have thought about going back to this person, or you have in the past and always have been let down. Why is Cancer choosing to let this go? Because this person plays too many head games and mind games with you. You just want them to be honest, real, upfront. They play so many games with you, Cancer, to where it starts affecting your mental, your emotional health. And there's a lot of times in this connection where you ask yourself, am I going crazy? Like, what's going on? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this person's unstable. And I feel like for a lot of you, Cancer, the only time this person comes around is when they need you for something, need you for emotional support, financial, stability purposes, what have you. Okay. I love this boundary you're putting in place. You're making a head over heart decision, which is important, especially for Cancers. And I think it's going to benefit you in the long run. This person could be a Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Virgo. All right. Let me know, Cancer, if this is your reading. Next, we have Mighty Mighty Leo. Good morning. Good morning. All right. We have Leo Babe in the building. Hey, Lance. How you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. Here we go, Leos. I know, Lance. I'm excited too. I'm not going to say who I'm going to go see, but some of you guys can read between the lines to know who I'm going to go see. Hint, hint, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, seeing a fellow amazing tarot reader friend. So if you know who that is, this is not my first time hanging out with him, but I'm excited to hang out with him again. He's amazing. All right, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Mighty Mighty Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is Leo's person not telling Leo that Leo needs to know right now in this moment, Spirit? We have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone, Leo, that needs a lot of attention. They need a lot of attention. They feel like you're not giving them the type of attention that they feel like they deserve from you. But what's interesting is they actually don't want to be the first to take action or say anything or do anything. A lot of it has to do with working on things with you. They feel like you're definitely not wanting to be bothered with them. So what's the point? That's what they would say. What's the point of taking action? If Leo wants me, they're going to come towards me first. And they would agree you walked away because you were not feeling it anymore. Yep. According to them, they kind of believe that you're not done. You say that you're done and you're not feeling it, but according to them, they feel like there's like maybe that 5% chance, 5% chance, Leo, that you're going to come back because you've done that before. Like they're calling your bluff and saying, Leo, you saying you done with me. You ain't really done with me. You say you done with me. You ain't really done with me. So it's that ego part. It's that part of them that's saying, yeah, uh-huh. I know Leo mad at me, but Leo gonna come back. So they're just waiting to get that attention from you. Let's see a little bit more about this. Baby Jade says, yep, sounds like my situation. Andrea says, on point. Listen, y'all, this person, the reason why they're bored is because whatever other third party situation that they had going on didn't work out. So they're looking a little stupid right now. And the reason why I say that is because they could have reached out to you and made things right with you, but they decided to go and talk to someone else. And I think that person um, didn't want to be bothered with them. Yeah. And there's no one else that wants them with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. That's what they're keeping hidden, this player of yours. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm hearing every time they go and talk to someone, it flops. But they have this cocky, arrogant demeanor to make them feel like, yep, I got to like that. hmm Leo wanna act like they don't want me. That's fine. I'ma just find someone else. That's the time they're on. But nobody want them. Nobody want them, y'all. It's not funny. So they want your attention. Here's the problem. If they reach out to you first, because I see for a lot of you guys, eventually they may have a breaking point. That's for a small portion of you. Others of you, they will sit back a little bit longer before they take action. Either way, I'm getting a very sexual energy from this person. I'm getting very lustful. I'm getting like, let's just have a little fun, Leo. It's at a time when they get tired of waiting. They're still operating out of this Knight of Wands energy, which is pretty immature. It is that person that'll come in and let's just say they'll come and have relations with you in the bedroom, have a little fun and excitement, but it doesn't really lead to anything serious at all. Yeah. And that's because this person is always plotting and scheming. What you don't know is they're always plotting and scheming their next move secretly. They're fantasizing what else they can do and get away with behind your back. So if this is your reading, Leo, understand that this is someone who is not loyal. This is someone who is for the streets and likes to have their cake and eat it too. And when they don't have any options, they come in charming, tell you everything you want to hear so they can get their ego stroked. And then once they get you right where they want you, they start doing more stuff behind your back. So correct, Leo babe, this person is really capable of a lot of betrayal, a lot of sneaky behavior, like I say, doing stuff behind your back. And a knight is a player. Tell me a little bit more about this Knight of Wands. Yeah. So when the options run out, that's when they come in. Like I said, this is further confirmation. Let's see, how do you feel? We have the Magician, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse underneath the deck. We have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. You love this person. Secretly, you're in love with this person, Leo. But you're making kind of like a impulsive, head over heart decision to say, even though I have feelings for you and I love you, I can't be with someone that's going to keep hurting me, Mika. Like, it's going to drive me crazy to reject this person, and you're going to like, it's going to be very tempting. This person is very tempting. It's like a it's like a drug because they know how to charm you, like a player. Players know how to finesse you. Players are skilled at their words, okay, or playettes, no matter the gender. All right. They know how to get you wrapped up, falling in love with the fantasy, but there's no follow through. And it's that is the thing you're holding on is to the fantasy of how this person makes you feel, but it's very unhealthy, it's very unstable, and you would agree that they don't have follow through. So very tempting player. Big lesson, big lesson about never moving fast. This person moves fast. So anybody that moves fast, Leo, understand it's a red flag. Usually you're dealing with a player, a narcissist, a massive manipulator. Always in relationships, move slow. Don't sleep with people fast. Don't tell them all your business fast. Don't do anything fast. Any advice for Leos here that I'm missing? Go for what makes you happy, the sun. And I think what's making you happy right now is just focusing on yourself. And I'm getting a healing energy. You're going to feel a lot more happier away from this. And that is also your intuition telling you that this isn't this isn't healthy for me and I have to go towards thing that's going to make me feel stable and fulfilled. So right now it's a healing energy for you of being single. A lot of you watching are single. You hate it there, but just take your time. Your person could be a fellow fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They can be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. There we go. Let me know if it resonates. Yeah. Andrea says, yeah, Mika, we just got back together in August after being apart for years. We were engaged in the past. You haven't seen him since February 1st. The total of 5 times you've talked to him in the past months and a half. He then texts me out of the blue. And like I said, run, run. Leo Babe says, Mika, that reading was amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all, listen, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any time that your girl goes live. All right. We have Virgos next. Virgo, Virgo. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Virgos. We have any Virgos in the building? Virgo, Virgo. Andrea says that reading was spot on. Thank you so much. Yeah, your girl is the real deal if you're new here. I hope you guys will be willing to subscribe. It's free. CP in the building. Let's do this for Virgos. Linguista. Hello, hello. Representing for Team Virgo. I know, I agree, Leo Babe. Leo Babe says fire on fire is always too much heat. Yeah, y'all be ready to kill each other. I'll be ready to kill each other. Yeah, Andrea, I know you've been subscribed for years, but I got some new people here and I want them to hit subscribe. Yeah. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it, boo. Please definitely subscribe. Thank you, Lance. Thank you for the support. Lance says, yeah, definitely subscribe, guys. Mika is the real deal. Thank you. Here we go, Virgo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is this person that is connecting to Virgo keeping hidden? What are they not telling Virgo that Virgo needs to know right now in this moment? We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. This person is tired of being single. And they really want to get out of this victim mentality. That's what I'm getting. This person definitely feels like the victim. They feel betrayed by you. They feel rejected by you. Now, mind you, Virgo, their feelings are valid because I'm sure a lot of you guys would say, wait, they're the victim. They were the one, Mika. Well, hey, this is how they feel. Let's just say their feelings are valid. You're their biggest fumble. They could have had it all with you. That's what they're realizing now, Virgo. They could have had the wife, the husband, the kids, the family, the longevity, the stability. They threw it all away and they're stressed. So they're the victim. I think there's fear associated with what may go wrong now that time has passed, what you would say, what you would do. So they don't really do much. They just kind of sit in this energy. It's almost like they're reflecting and thinking about some things. And they're going back and forth trying to decide if it's worth giving this another shot. So to be honest with you, Virgo, I don't see them doing a lot about wanting this, but it's boiling up. It's like it's rising up within their spirit. But this is also someone who moves out of a lot of pride and ego. You know, they have so much pride and ego to where if they would take accountability and they would acknowledge that you were right, they were wrong, it would make them feel a certain kind of way. It would make them feel kind of like you're winning, they're losing. It would make them feel like you're superior and they're trash. When in fact, it sounds like they're trash because you took the trash out, Virgo, and now they feel like the victim. So they don't know what to do. They 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 don't know. Should I come back? Should I not? Ego. Their ego is more important than rekindling and rebuilding this relationship with you, and tell me a little bit about that. So what is their next move? Let's look at that. What is their next move here? Justice. What is this justice? Oh, the 6 of Pentacles. Eventually they're going to have a breaking point and they're going to say something like this. Hi, Virgo. I'm going to try to do better. And Virgo's like, try to do better. So what does try to do better mean? Um, I'm gonna try to make things right. So what does that really mean secretly? It means breadcrumbing to still protect their fragile ego. Let me just show Virgo enough to get my foot in the door. But because I don't want to be rejected, I'm not going to give my all because I know that Virgo is probably sick and tired of me. I'm going to just do enough so that if Virgo does reject me, I'm good. Yep. If Virgo rejects me, I'm still good. What kind of foolery is that? This person get on my nerves. Let's see. How do you feel, Virgo? What in the? How does Virgo feel about this? They're lying. You feel like this person is finessing you. You don't believe anytime this person's mouth moves. You say every time their mouth moves, they're telling a lie. Oh yeah, Yeah, Mika, of course. They're going to say they're going to be responsible. They're going to do all the things. Yeah, okay. When I know deep down they're just going to break my heart again. I know how this goes, Mika. So I'm not interested in getting my heart broken again. I'd rather move on with my life and have my peace. So why does Virgo feel this way? Because there's no benefit. This person takes advantage of you with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys may say, in fact, that this person is a user. They'll say what they got to do to get to this 10 of Pentacles, but according to them, that 10 of Pentacles is living off of you, right? And you've been there before, Virgo, deep down, where you try to believe and trust that they would change in the past, that they would give more, do more, contribute more, provide more fairness into the relationship, more stability, a reciprocal experience, and it was a bunch of baloney. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Virgo, you're spot on. You're absolutely right. I don't think you need advice, but let's just do it for kicks and giggles. What advice do we have for my Virgos? Spirit says you already know the truth. Didn't I say this? This is further confirmation. I said you probably don't need any know. I say you probably don't even need advice because you already know the truth. And look at this. Eight of Swords, which is you're very clear, crystal clear, Mika. I already know this person's on some bull. Good for you, Virgo. Now listen, Virgo, if you're a Virgo watching this, listen to your intuition. You know what's going on here. Don't let this person come in and finesse you. They're going to use you up. A lot of you, I'm getting you are doing way better than this person. You're more independent, more stable. You have more to bring to the relationship. So this is a big lesson for a lot of you to only attract partners at your level or better. I'm not trying to put you on a pedestal, even though you on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? You on a pedestal. Pocket. Never, never again. Never again, because they was scamming. There was a con artist. They were looking for a come up, and you got played. Own it, you got played. Um, and I think you have other options. All right. So explore those options. Some of you guys have already started dating or started looking at other people. Just be careful with the options that you're looking at and make sure, don't disclose too much too soon. Just get to know the people for who they are, and then you decide if they really match what you're looking for. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgos. Let me know if it resonates. Lance says 100, 100. Thank you, Lance, for your support. Libras are next. Air signs. Where the Libras at? As DP has mentioned, don't forget to like, subscribe. And if you're watching the recording, leave a comment. Let me know what part of the reading resonates with you. Thank you guys once again for being so patient with me this week. I have been bombarded with a lot of things in my personal life, as well as my other entities of what I do, because y'all know I'm a teacher by day. I work for a local university. I have this channel and I do personal readings. Got a lot going on. And then in between, I have to bathe, brush my teeth, do my hair, look cute for y'all on our tarot reading dates. And I still got to take care of my son, take care of Duchess. Your girl got a lot going on all the time. So even though it took a lot of time for me to get to do this all signs reading, I'm here in Atlanta, excited to see my tarot reading friend once again. But yeah, a lot of times when I'm all smiles and I'm coming on doing these late night reads with y'all, y'all have no idea how tired I am. I just get my little power naps in between when I can. Your girl is only 40 years old. So at 40, I got to get my naps in. I got to get my rest. So I wear a lot of hats and I juggle a lot of things. But I love y'all. I love y'all so much. So here I am. All right, Libras, let's do this. Oh, Ruth says you're unbelievable. Thank you. Sarah says, what an amazing person. Thank you, boo. Thank you. All right, Lance. Lance is a Libra moon, Two of Swords energy. Ah, not the Two of Swords, Lance. Okay, let's do this, Libra. Oh, I love you too, guys. I do. I do. You guys make me smile, make me happy, make me laugh. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys show so much love and support, and it makes me feel so all warm inside to serve and help so many people. I love to serve and help. So I'm glad I can be here and help so many people. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is Libra's person not telling them? What is Libra person not telling Libra that Libra needs to know right now in this moment, Spirit? We have Justice. That's you. Eight of Wands. King of Wands. Underneath the deck, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hierophant in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. So were you guys dealing with someone who was very fickle and non-committal when it comes to you and their relationship? If so, this person wants to try to make things right, and they don't want to waste any time to take action towards you because they know like they messed up. Yeah, they messed up. Tell me a little bit more about this justice. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse underneath the deck, the Six of Swords, Two of Wands. Here is the problem, y'all. This person's about to give me a headache because y'all know I'm an air sign. I'm an Aquarius too. Myself, I'm an air sign. So I don't have time for all this foolery today. I don't got, it's too early. It's too early air signs for us to be in our head, okay? This person wants to make things right, but they don't know how. They want to make peace, but they don't know what is the first steps. Now, time out on the reading, y'all. Time out, time out, time out. Libra, it's not rocket science. It's so not rocket science. How about just a simple apology, right? How about a simple conversation about accountability and putting in the work? It's not rocket science. But according to this person, they don't know what to do. It's confusing because all they can do is just like fantasize and think like all the stuff I said, all the things I did in the past. How do I fix that? How do I fix that? Tell me more about this moon energy. It flew on the floor. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. They waited too long to heal this. That's the problem. So for some of you, you haven't heard from this person in some time and they feel like it's too late to apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Y'all know that song? I don't know why that song came in. Y'all listen to that song. I don't even know who sings it, but it just came through. So, according to them, they feel like it's too late. Why do they feel like it's too late? Yeah, because they held back too long. This is somebody that would, like I said, was too fickle with you. They couldn't make a decision about you. So now that they want to take action, take the lead, communicate with you, they're going to come in with a lustful offer at a time when they kind of feel like nothing's happening. So it's almost like they wanted to wait to kind of see what you would do first. That's what it feels like. But the thought of losing you for good is weighing heavy on them. So they got to do something about it. Yeah, you're silent. You're not saying anything. They're not saying anything. So they feel like, yeah, oh, yeah, One Republic. Yeah, that's it. That's it. One Republic. Too late to apologize. That song. You know what they're scared of? They're scared of what you're going to say to them. They're already unstable. They're already kind of like missing you and not feeling too well. So they feel like it's going to be hard to fix this. Let's see, how do you feel? Y'all, this person's giving me a headache. How does Libra feel? Four of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. You feel like, you know what, at the end of the day, moving on from this relationship, marriage, live-in situation, like say if you guys were living together, you are better off on your own because you aren't getting a fair team effort here. So it feels like you are a part of a very one-sided relationship. So you're doing better moving on from this than being with this person. It's hard. That's what you're saying. It's hard to move on from this relationship. But because you wanted the Ten of Pentacles, you thought you and this person were going to like settle down, have a happily ever after, build a power couple type of dynamic or something of that sort. But all this person can offer you was lust, passion, good time. And you begin to realize that there's no real true consistent effort. This person wasn't giving you their 110%. So what does Libra plan to do? I think you plan to just get over it, you know, heal on your own. A lot of you guys are not going to let this person see you sweat or cry or be weak, but it does like it does sit in your mind. You do reflect about this whole experience and you're like, I can't believe this person tried to play me. I don't know who they think they are. I don't either. I don't know, but they think they some. Yeah, I agree, Kate. It was definitely something that wasn't deep. I think you put a little bit too much emphasis on creating something deeper than what it was. But now it feels like this person wants to chase you, but let's be honest, they're operating out of King of Wands, no matter the gender, male or female. And typically, a King of Wands is someone that's just giving you an exciting, passionate experience, nothing stable, nothing that you can run home to mama and be like, oh, yeah, look at my new husband, my new wife. Nah, this is not husband or wife material. All right. This is somebody that you can definitely have a little fun with, but not build a life with. And I think you kind of put them a little bit too up there. They gave 'em a little bit too much credit and kind of disappointed yourself a little bit. But it's okay. Lesson learned. You moved on. I see you moving on and you're going to do well. Your person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They can be a Libra, an Aquarius, Pisces, or Cancer. All right. That's what I have for you. A lot of fire, a lot of air, a lot of water, a lot of those things. Scorpios are next. Speaking of water, Ruth says some men just want all the attention and simply can't recognize empathy. You know, Ruth, the truth is, it's not just men, okay? Some people lack empathy and it may be trauma induced. It's like a protection mechanism, it's mental health. But this is where we have to do our due diligence and we have to recognize the red flags early. Many of us who are empaths, healers, lovers, people that thrive out of seeing other people win, we've got to protect ourselves. Because just because you're someone who is loving and kind and wants to help and heal and move out of love and faith, everyone doesn't feel the same. And it's as hard as it may seem to believe this, there's so many people out here, like Ruth has mentioned, who don't recognize empathy, who don't know how to love. Why? Because they grew up in a toxic home environment. They've been abused, neglected, or they've been around examples of toxic. Their dad, their mom, their family members, their friends have taught them the way of life is to set out, destroy others for your own personal gain. Survival of the fittest, no matter who you hurt, no matter who you lie, cheat, deceive, con, finesse, scam. There's darkness and there's light. There's good, there's evil. But I always teach my clients and my viewers, like you, dating is the most important experience and interview process of your life. You don't date for love. You date for compatibility. You don't date for love, you date for compatibility. If what I am, who I am, what I value, what I want to accomplish in my life doesn't align with this person I'm on a date with, I have to be willing to let them go. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't even make them a bad person. It says, I'm sorry, but we're just not compatible. God bless, love and light. And that's it. You see, where a lot of you guys make the mistake is you meet people, you see them hurt, broken. You see the potential and the hope that they can be better. And instead of dating someone for compatibility, you end up dating a special project because it makes you feel good to help others. But collective, it's never your job in a relationship to be someone's therapist. It's never your job in a relationship to be someone's mother, take care of them, raise them, look out for them. It's never your job, collective, to raise their kids. Those things come naturally after you do your due diligence to see if they are your husband or wife. Why are we giving dating phase people the benefits of a husband and wife when they haven't earned that? Why are we sleeping with people so soon that we don't even know if they got STDs, if they're even married still, if they're a serial killer? They could be Ted Bundy's cousin, they can be a narcissist, they can be abusive, or they can actually be a good person. But you don't know. You don't know. We don't chase perfection, never, when we date. There's no such thing. That's not my message. My message is we're chasing to find someone that we know. When I put out the list of the good and the bad about this person, is it compatible to my lifestyle? Could I compromise on the things that I don't really like so much? Or do they have some things I don't like that it makes me very uncomfortable to compromise with? At that point, it's time to go. One of the biggest indicators, if you don't take anything from my TED Talk today, one of the biggest indicators if someone is really a good person is consistency. Are they consistently following through on what they say they're going to do? Are they consistently showing up in the relationship as the same person they were the first few months of the relationship? Are they consistently being who they say they are? Because make no mistake, here we go, listen to this. All the players, all the toxics, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, oh, they got the game on lock, baby. They're going to play you like a fiddle. They're going to study you because you tell them all your business. Up front, ladies, you run your mouth too much. They're going to know everything about you, and they're going to use that to their advantage. Stop giving so much of your body, of your business, of your mind, of yourself to someone who does this that you don't even know and that you don't even, like I say, Ted Bundy's cousin. Okay. Stranger danger. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. All the leads. You in danger, girl. You in danger, guy. And when you move in that vibration and energy, and you book your personal reading or a personal video call session or coaching session with your girl, I'm going to give you all the game. I'm going to give you all the game. So I can help you navigate through this thing called life. Love is not easy. Finding love for a lot of you is not easy. But one thing you should never do, and this is something that I've learned with a client as well, never show a person your hand. Poker face. I'm giving you all the game. I'm giving you all the nuggets. Anything that we discuss or I share with you, these are secret weapons that you're going to use to your advantage. But I literally had a client that I did a personal reading with, giving her game, exposing her person. And do you know that she wrote me an email letting me know that she shared everything that I told her with this person about this person? How do you think that played out? That wasn't a good move. That wasn't a good move. All right. If you book a reading, if you get a coaching session, or if you get information, you don't tell the game. You keep that to yourself. You keep it in your noggin and you run it. You run the game. You evaluate. You don't really run the game. You evaluate the situation to see if they playing a game with you, and you move accordingly. But you never expose what you know to your person. You just watch. And Keisha, when people move funny, what do you do? Ladies, get your purse, look them up and down, and say, you know what? It was nice. God bless, love and light. And you get up and you leave. You get up and you leave. Purse or wallet. Hmm. That man start cursing at you. Ladies, you don't scream, you don't yell, you don't curse back. You do this. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to end this date right now because I don't really resonate with someone who decides to raise their voice and yell and scream. But it was nice meeting you. Have a blessed day. And you leave. Yeah. Anytime a man calls you out of your name, in end of conversation. Now you may not want to walk out on the date. Y'all get what I'm saying though. Because again, it may be Ted Bundy's cousin. So you walk out on a date while they raging out, and they might get that pocket knife and be like, shake, 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 shake. You be grabbing it, look mid grabbing the purse, and then shake, 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 shake. Listen, y'all get my point. Don't settle. That's my point. Don't settle. Listen, I got to keep going, y'all, because I got a very important event to go to today. But I hope my TED Talk helps somebody out there. If you want to know more about dating, if you want to know more about how to learn more about your love life, build healthy relationships, attract the right soulmate for you, please join my channel membership. I currently have a singles and ready series already in effect. We only have 5 episodes left of this 16 episode series, and I would love for you to be a member of the channel. Also, being a member of the channel, the perk is you get an exclusive free complimentary reading from your favorite tarot reader, me. So definitely check it out. Hit the join button to learn more. And we're going to get right into it, y'all. Let's get to Scorpio now. Lan says, thank you, Mika. That was very practical, healthy, helpful advice. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I know Keisha. Keisha likes when I grab my purse. Here we go, Scorpios. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Scorpio person not telling Scorpio that Scorpio needs to be made aware of right now in this moment? We have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the Star and the Ace of Wands. They really want to get this relationship to a very healed place because they miss you, you know? They feel devastated. They've been keeping tabs on you since you've been gone. I think what breaks their heart is that you're not conforming to whatever it is that they need you to conform to. This feels like a very controlling person, very opinionated individual that has a set of standards, rules, expectations that they have on their partner. It doesn't jive well for you that after whatever they have done to you, that they can just come back whenever they feel like it. Like, nah, that doesn't sit too well for you, Scorpio. So conveniently, when they're tired of being single, here they come. choosing to, for some of you, not juggle you with a third party or other obligation in their life because whatever that other thing was did not work out. The reason why this person is keeping tabs on you, Scorpio, is because they want to know when is the right time to approach you. They put you on a pedestal. They look at you as being an empress, abundant, stable, having it all. Some of you could be the parent of their children or a good mother. You are definitely wifey or hubby material for sure, according to them. But my question is, if that's the case, why did they try to play with Scorpio like that? You know, they didn't see your worth when they had you, or even if they did, they thought you weren't going anywhere. So it looks like their plan has backfired on that ass, on that ass. Yeah, you're definitely the one that got away. According to them, you're the one that got away. They took your love for granted, your kindness, your generosity. Like you really are something special to them. I can see that for sure. And they just see you in all your glory that you're still thriving and doing well. And they're not doing too well. All right. They're not doing too well. Nope. They need your help. Now, remember, I said you're an empress, no matter the gender. So you could be someone who's stable, abundant, have it all to going on and together. Well, this person is the opposite of you, which is why you guys were not a match, not equally yoked. You were definitely helping elevate, evolve, grow, build this person. And I think that was the thing that scared this individual was how amazing you really were, how abundant, how perfect you are. They're nothing. That's how they feel. They feel like you're, you know, I don't have what you have. So I lied. I manipulated. I sold a dream of the person that I can become in order to be in your good graces. But that was the very thing that made this person kind of put you on the back burner because there was also this underlying fear of doubt, fear and insecurity within them that made them realize that they may not be able to live up to that lie, live up to those expectations and dreams that they've sold you. They know it was all talk. I think what you realize, Scorpio, after doing your full investigation, because like Scorpio, you the FBI, CIA, you're gonna get to the bottom of this. You realize this person is full of crap. That's what you realize. You also realize that this person can never be what they said they were going to become. And how does Scorpio feel about them now? I think the only thing you question is why did they push you away? Because you felt like you did everything right. I think you felt like you went above and beyond to give them the best relationship experience. And how dare this person do that to me, do that to us? So block, block. You don't like moving out of confusion. You're tired of going back and forth, trying to decide what to do with this. So you've decided to let this go. In your eyes, you play dumb games, stupid, foolish, idiotic, dumb games. You win. Dumb prizes. Block. Block. Because Scorpio is not the one. Say with me, the two, the three, or the four, or fifth person or people to be played with. You're not the one, two, three, four, or the five to be played with. So block. I know that's right. This is coming from your girl Meka, who is a Scorpio rising. Block. You reap what you sow. Choke on that. Your person could be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aries, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Scorpio. It is what it is. All right. There we go. We got Sagittarius next. Daniela says, wow, this is a freaky accurate reading. Shidra says it's cold reading, which is fine, but it's applicable to all of us. Awesome. Hey Aries man, how you doing? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, show your girl some love and support, as Aries man said. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any time that I go live. Saggy Waggies are next. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia. ATL. ATL. What up? I'm here to see a very special tarot reading friend for an event. I'm so excited. So before I go to the event today, I wanted to come on and do an all signs reading because I'm due for one. I haven't done one with you guys in a while now. So here we are. All right, Sagittarius, let's do this. Thank you, Kate, for hitting the like button, boo. All right, let's do this, guys. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Sagittarius person not telling Sagittarius that Sagittarius needs to know right now in this moment? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, and underneath the deck, the Two of Swords, as well as the Nine of Cups. This is a person that feels like they can't get through to you. They can't get you to cooperate with them. They can't get you to hear them out. You're being difficult, according to them. So they're holding back. It's crazy because this person is breaking their own heart. Seriously, by holding back from you. They don't want you to know that they're suffering in silence. Why? Because it makes them look weak. It'll make you look like you have the upper hand. It'll make them look like they've made it some type of mistake. So you know what they do? They sit back, Sagittarius, and they just kind of wallow in this almost depressive. Wish I had Sagittarius. I wish Sagittarius was here. Why did I do what I did with Sagittarius? They hide in it, Seven of Swords. The lies they tell. Now, something's wrong with your person because a normal person would just say, let me just call Sagittarius, tell Sagittarius I'm sorry, I love them, I miss them, I want to do whatever it takes to fix this. That's what a normal person does, right? But this is someone that moves out of too much pride and ego. They let their ego override how they really feel because, according to them, showing vulnerability, emotions, sadness, taking an accountability for being wrong, it shows weakness. I'll be honest, they're breaking their own heart. This person is breaking their own heart, and it's very sad. They're so broken and they're so big on, I gotta look a certain way, that they're willing to sit in so much pain and do nothing. They know they don't want to stay in this for too long, though. But then it's like they would type a message, then they'll delete it. They'll look at your old pictures or they'll go to your socials and look at you and then they'll be like, oh, maybe I should reach out to Sagittarius. And they're like, no, no, no. Do you know why this person is avoiding contacting you? One is ego. It's also to avoid being rejected by you. They know they screwed up. What did this person do to Sagittarius spirit? Oh, this person was lying, deceiving, cheating, playing games. This person was doing the most. Seven of Swords. What were they trying to get away with? Oh, I can see why. Mhm. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. They were not satisfied in their relationship with you. So they wanted to see what else they can find out there. But they won't tell you about that it didn't work out for them. Whatever other person they went toward, it looks like this person was someone that has high standards and high boundaries as well. And they told your person you can kick rocks with sandals on because I'm not the one, two, three, four, or the five. And they know good and dang well your person's full of crap. So they chunked them deuces on that hoe. And now this hoe crying about you because they see that you actually cared. You wasn't as cold as this other third party is. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, hmm. Now they're stressed. The person that think they know it all. Your person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Scorpio. This person thinks they know it all. They're mistaken. Now they don't know how to fix this. Yeah, this is a know-it-all, ain't it? This is someone who just tries to call the shots, tell you what they gonna do. I'm just getting somebody that just think they are smarter than you, and they feel like an idiot now because they got played. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? The Sun, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, underneath the deck, the Strength in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you have your good days and bad days, Sagittarius. It's an internal battle that you're fighting within yourself to kind of force yourself to look at the facts because you've seen based on this person's behavior over time that they're not equipped to give you the type of relationship you want, and that is key. You do have feelings for this person, but that can only take you so far. That's what you're concluding here. And it sucks to not, you know, date them, be with them, communicate with them. But you tried, you know? You tried here. And it's a shame. That's what you say. This is a damn shame. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart and soul. What in the Adele? We could have had it all. That's what you said. Some of y'all were like engaged with this person, or you guys could have like been talking about marriage or live with this person. Something about Adele. Some of y'all been listening to some Adele sad love songs. Now I'm getting that song, to be loved and loved at the highest count. Y'all know that song by Adele? I've been built a house. Y'all know that song? To be loved by Adele. So you guys built a house. So you were like really in love with this person. Like you were trying to build a beautiful love story. This person broke your heart. Listen to those songs Rolling in the Deep by Adele and listen to that song To Be Loved by Adele. There could be some messages in those readings and something about Adele. I don't know if you and this person had a thing with Adele or you love Adele or some of you guys can be singers because Adele can blow. That girl, she the truth. But I'm really hearing like that song, To Be Loved and Loved at the Highest Count. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that may be somebody's story. Let me know if it resonates. Aura 504 says, My first live with you, spot on. What's interesting is that I'm 66 and that is my story too. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Aura, welcome. Okay, Capricorns, you're next. Or Saggy Waggies. You guys feel heartbroken. That's a sad song. Adele is like she's a beautiful songwriter and it's like so deep, like so much. Some of her songs have me actually crying. So, yeah, that To Be Loved song. Ah, she's still playing. Mm, all right. There we go, Capricorn. Lance says 504. Wow. That's my birthday. Nice. Don't forget, I do offer personal readings at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. So if you're interested in getting a personal session with your favorite tarot reader that's truly accurate, that dives deep, and gives you a lot of clarity on your unique situations, be sure you check out my website and book your session with me today. All right, here we go, Capricorn. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Capricorn's person not telling Capricorn that Capricorn needs to be made aware of right now in this moment, Spirit? We have the Strength in the reverse, the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Swords in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Hermit in the reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I think this is someone that doesn't want to be alone. They feel a bit lonely, but they're harnessing a lot of insecurity surrounding doing what it takes to work on this connection with you because they know that they're not going to stay around long. They don't want anything serious. They just want to kind of like, if they were to take action, it would kind of feel like something superficial, casual, nothing too serious. They could definitely be a player. or just someone very immature, not ready to settle down. They like to just keep their options open. So instead of just letting you know this is someone who could have lied to you about this in the past. They could have told you that they wanted a relationship when all in the truth is they wanted to just be free. So they like their singlehood, but they don't like to be feeling alone. Like this feels like someone that's very codependent off of others' energy. They don't like to necessarily be alone. They like to be single, live the life of a single man or a single woman, um, but not commit. This is not a loyal person. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Why this person doesn't want to commit? Nine of Swords, Chariot in reverse. You know, this person has this idea in their mind that this relationship is not going to go anywhere anyway. So they lie, manipulate, cheat. They know they harness a lot of fear and insecurity. This person feels like a narcissist or someone that has a lot of narcissistic traits or qualities, Capricorn. They don't think too highly of themselves. This is someone who has a lot of internal battles that they're battling within themselves. And they lack a lot of confidence, not only in themselves, but that others are going to do right by them. So they just don't stick around long. There's no point. That's what they say. But they lie to people and tell people whatever they want to hear, right? Hmm. Devil. There it is. Yeah, yeah. They're addicted to, again, having others do the work for them, contribute to their life, support them. I'm getting multiple people. This person has an addictive personality. So even if you guys are at odds or had a breakup or separation, they're always hoping that you are still available to continue to support them. I'm getting a user energy from this person as well. And this relationship can come in the form of attention. You could provide them that. You can provide them money. You can provide them conversation. They don't care. They just want your energy. When things don't go right in their life, they run, meaning, say, for example, they do something wrong to you, cause the breakup, cause the chaos, cause the issues. They rather like run from the issue than try to fix and repair and then just try to find someone else to start a new beginning with. And they're like, hopefully, by the time Capricorn calms down, we can pick up where we left off. Hopefully, Capricorn will forget everything that I did or everything that went on. That's what I'm getting, something like that. And when Capricorn calms down, hopefully, Capricorn will give me another shot while they're sneaking away from whatever they did. Like I said, confirmation with the Seven of Swords. Sneaking away to do things behind your back, the High Priestess in reverse. Temperance, to find someone to make them feel balanced and stable again. Because at that point, according to them, it's your fault. You're making me feel unstable. You're making me feel bad. So I need to go find someone to make me feel at peace and calm again. And when I feel balanced and calm again, then I'll come back to you to use you some more. So it's all about them. They're always seeking external validation for peace and balance and grounded energy. And they will waste no time to go towards that, whatever that looks like. That can be other people, their friends, their family, third parties, romantic interests, whoever can kind of feed them that supply. Mm. How does Capricorn feel about this person if this is their reading? Remember, this is a general reading for all Capricorn, so it may or may not be your story. Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Give me one more. The King of Swords. You know this person's going to come back. You've seen this before. You're saying in a matter of time, Mika, they're going to reach out to me. I already know it. But I don't feel like this can be healed. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see like if they're going to offer another relationship with me. Why do you want to know that, Spirit? I mean, why do you want to know that, Capricorn? Tell me about that, Spirit. Yeah, it's almost like you want to kind of see like, are they going to do the same thing that they did before? Seven of Pentacles in reverse, not build anything long term. It breaks your heart though. It makes you feel turned off now that you're starting to connect the dots. And it feels somewhat of kind of like a test. It's almost like you're testing this person to Capricorn just to see. Not to say you'll be in a relationship with them, but you just kind of want to, just see what they're going to do. Hmm. Any advice for Capricorn with this, Spirit? Spirit wants you to know with the Ten of Cups in reverse, do not be fooled. This person is not equipped to give you a happily ever after. This is someone who's going to continue to break your heart. This cycle is a wash, rinse, repeat cycle. And unfortunately, I think there's something significant about this person just never changing their toxic ways. I'm getting heavy narcissistic personality disorder traits or qualities that you can never fix. So you just do better to just release this in love and light and move on with your day. That's what we got. Very sad reading. If this is your story, I hate to hear if you experience this very painful cycle, if this is your story. But if you're feeling neglected, if you're feeling abandoned, don't be. With the Five of Pentacles, a lot of you guys also feel like this person left you broken. They used you, drained you. It's just a karmic cycle. Just don't repeat it again. Block this person and move on. Nothing you can do here. They can be a Leo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. I don't know if I said Leo already, but that's what I got. Brittany says, yes, Capricorn in my stellium, and it resonated. Awesome. Hate you went through that, Brittany. May God bless you. Continue to stay strong. That person definitely doesn't deserve you, Capricorns. All right, y'all. It's that time for Aqua Gang. Where are those aquas at? Where the aquas at, y'all? Show your girls some love, Aqua Gang. For those that don't know, your girl was an Aquarius. Love to see my fellow Aquas here. Love to see you all here. But as Aries man has mentioned previously, don't forget to book that personal reading with me at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I would definitely love to connect with you, beautiful souls, in a personal session where I can dive deep in your unique situation. And when I say dive deep, I mean dive deep. I definitely clarify so much and give you way more than you bargained for. Brittany says, thank you so much. God bless you too. God bless you, boo. Let's do this, Aquarius. Be me. Where the stars? Sweet baby. I heard that. Baby. All right, Aquarius. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, DP, you're Aqua Rising. I totally forgot about that. Cool. You know, one thing, I think I shared this on the channel, a lot of people don't realize, but if you're an Aquarius, a lot of Aquariuses have big foreheads and we have big doughy eyes. So if you're an Aquarius, especially a female, I bet you have a big forehead like me and you have big doughy eyes. It's really cool how that works out. But it's true. We all have big foreheads and we have big doughy eyes. Here we go. I love you too, Mimi. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the person connected to Aquarius not telling Aquarius right now in this moment that Aquarius needs to be made aware about at this time? Two of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, underneath the deck, the Death in reverse, and the Page of Cups with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who really misses you, Aquarius, so much. I'm getting the word love. They love you. Don't choke, Aquarius. Don't choke. Don't gag. I know the L word is very scary to us, but this person loves you and they want to rekindle this relationship with you. But what I'm getting is that even though they want to rekindle the relationship with you, it's for their own personal benefit, for their own emotional fulfillment, because they're missing that sweet aqua energy more than anything, the love you gave, the humanitarian spirit you showed them. So they miss that. They miss that. They miss that feeling you used to give them, and that's why they want to come back. Here's the thing. They know that you have boundaries, standards, expectations of something real. I don't think this person can give you that, but they sure as hell will love bomb the hell out of you to get your attention, to get what they want. The problem is this person is aware that they're emotionally unstable, meaning they lack, how can I put it? They lack emotional intelligence. They lack the things you need for them to be a husband or a wife. Like they have a lot of things they need to do. According to you, they're a page. They're very immature. They're just not at your level. It doesn't change the fact that this person sees your worth and value. They know that you are very special, very divine, that they could build a family with you. You have what it takes. And that's what they're missing out on. And they hate that. They miss what they lost. They miss the feeling. They miss the sense of security and stability. But they've been waiting to hear from you, Aquarius. That's the problem. They really haven't been giving you a lot of effort to show you that they're changing for the better or that they want to really work on this or that they are taking you seriously. Like you're not seeing the results. They're basically in hermit mode, plotting, scheming, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know this person is thinking all this stuff because you haven't heard a lot about this from them. For a lot of you, they're silent. They're not saying anything. And when they do reach out, it's subtle. It's a page. It's not much they're going to say. So, what is this person's intentions moving forward? Then let's look at that a little bit more. Yeah, they need your help. They're not doing too well. This person could be struggling right now. And so they're going to work their magic to manipulate you, to deceive, to lie, to do whatever they got to do to get what they need out of you. Or at least that's what they have done or what you've seen. You know, Aquarius, I wouldn't be surprised if this is somebody who is an avoidant. This is somebody that runs from love. This is where that emotional lack of emotional intelligence comes from. Like when things get hot and heavy, they panic. When things get serious, they panic, but then they fight this internal battle because they're still very much addicted to you, your energy and what you bring to the table, that they can't just like let you go totally from this. What else? What else is going on with this person? Yeah, also there's a competition you're fighting against with the Five of Wands. This could be their family, their friends. This can be third parties. Like you felt like you were always having to fight for this person or fight to be in this relationship, something like that. Too much competition in the way of this connection. And they're realizing that that was your breaking point because Aquarius, you're not going to keep chasing or fighting for someone who doesn't want to fight for you. And I feel like this was somebody who was avoiding you versus fighting for you. So you felt like this was a battle you were fighting amongst yourself. Sweet baby, Baby says, yes, he is a fearful avoidant. That's what I'm getting. This is somebody who just really is definitely, if you don't know a lot about avoidant attachment styles, I'm definitely picking up that heavily on this person. And there was a lot of influence in this person's energy as well, I'm getting too, that made this person very stressed and nervous. But the sad part about this story is even though they have feelings for you, they're not embracing it because of fear. So this is someone that really is scared to commit. Okay, bottom line, that's this conclusion here. Just not really moving in the right energy. How does Aquarius feel about this person right now? Four of Wands, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person had some type of influence that got in the way of y'all's relationship, marriage, or connection. There was definitely a third party interference. Again, this could be their family, this could be their friends, this could be their mama, this can be an actual romantic relationship. And I'm here to tell you, Aquarius, that you feel like this person is coming back because you know that this other situation is not going to work out in their favor. You would actually be more of a benefit in their life romantically than whatever else is stepping in the way. So, say if they have a strong tie to their family, you may say, hey, you need to step away from your family and prioritize our relationship. Stop letting your family influence you. If it was their friends, same thing. If it was a third party, you need to choose me. You need to choose me. The problem is this person didn't want to do that. And you feel like this is a shame. This is a shame. And it gave you a headache in a big way, Aquarius. You ain't got time for headaches. Hey, Janae. So now you're feeling so much better and balanced and at peace by separating yourself from this person, Aquarius. But you kind of had to like experience this unfortunate betrayal that this person gave you by entertaining this third party, whether it be a karmic, their family, like you had to let them choose that third party situation. And it hurt you tremendously. But it's like you needed that to stand in your power and become this Queen of Swords, honoring your sense of wisdom, your intuition, moving out of logic instead of love, going back to that cold, calculated energy that doesn't ignore the red flags. You see, there was a lot of flags with this person. You see all that, all them flags. There was red flags. You didn't want to look at it though. So there was a lesson about looking at the red flags and not ignoring them moving forward in your love life. Yeah. Sweet Bebe says, yeah, Mika, he proposed to me and then cheated on me with his ex-girlfriend. Yes. Yep. See what I'm saying? And that's the thing. What you guys don't understand. This person, Aquarius, does love you. But then it's like when they fall deep in love, they like, run. Oh no, you know, and they self-sabotage this beautiful connection with you. That's a shame. But they're bad, not yours. They could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, a lot of air, a lot of fire, a little bit of earth, Taurus, right? Yep. Yeah, sweet Bebe says, yeah, dating him, Mika, felt like being in the Hunger Games competition with so many other women. Yeah, don't do that again, Aquarius. Never, you're never anybody's competition. You are the option. You're never someone's option, ever. Don't do that ever again. Yep. All right, let's do it. Pisces, last but not least, and then I got to get ready for this event today with a very special tarot reading friend. I'm so excited, y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. Before you guys go, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love and support. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't checked it out already, go ahead and book that personal reading session with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I got plenty of spots available. Of course, I'm out of town right now in the ATL in Atlanta, Georgia. reporting live to do this all signs reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially those that hung out with me this morning. Good to see everybody. Before you guys go, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lance in the building, represent for Team Pisces. Thank you, Lance, for hanging out with us tonight and sharing your beautiful energy. You were so kind, sharing your kind words. I appreciate you so much. I know, right? I still need to hydrate, Lance. I'm still working on the hydration because I'm about to have a good time. I'm about to have a good time. Here we go, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is Pisces person not sharing with Pisces that Pisces needs to be made aware of right now in this moment? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Tower and the Five of Cups in the reverse. You know, this is someone that's hoping that you could be someone that can support them and help them. This is a very codependent person. It looks like you guys experienced some type of breakup, separation, or horrible ending. And ever since that day, they're hoping you guys can rekindle things. Yeah, they can't make it on their own. They tried, but they just can't. This is someone not self-sufficient at all. They're not resourceful. They want you guys to get on the same page where you guys can go back to when things were good. It was all lovey-dovey between you two, those days when you guys were feeling each other, having a good time, enjoying each other's company, when things felt safe, fun, exciting. And for them, when they felt loved by you the most, they enjoyed those moments and they want to relive them. Hey, Sherrod. Here's the problem. This person had someone else, but it looks like they can't manage both lifestyles. Like, this may be someone that had a secret life or had someone else that was helping them out, supporting them as well behind the scenes. And since you've been gone, it looks like you've had some type of glow up. So now it's like, oh, well, I see Pisces is doing they dang thing. So I might need to holler at Pisces now. Yeah, they look at you as the Empress or the Emperor, no matter the gender, Pisces, male or female. I'm getting anything you touch turns to gold. You're very resourceful, very smart. You know how to turn an idea into abundance. Some of you guys are doing very well for yourself away from this person. You don't need them. They need you more than you need them. All the while, maybe when you guys were together, they missed that memo. Let's see. What is this person's intentions moving forward? Hmm. Yeah, they want to come towards you because they see no one compares to your energy. No one compares to you. I mean, you can't get better than an empress or an emperor. Sorry, that is the creme de la creme. Chef kiss. You're amazing, Pisces, according to them. So let me ask this. Why would they leave an empress or an emperor? That's like fumbling your perfect person. Why would they do that? Because this person got their feelings hurt by you, and to avoid making the situation worse because things were not going well between you two, they kind of pushed you away and put you on the back burner and kind of went to that other option that didn't like work out. But according to them, you were always the person that they wanted to like lean into. You know, you're the person that they felt the deepest spiritual connection with or soul tie to. Like your energy is undeniably different. It's not superficial. It's not run of the mill, hit it and quit it, have a little fun, boom, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, lay it low, spread it wide, F them and leave them. Nah, you're not that person. Absolutely not. You're more important than that. But they didn't treat you that way. So how does Pisces feel? Lance is so sweet. Lance says, not so much secrets anymore after connecting with skilled tarot readers like you, Meka. Thank you so much, Lance. I appreciate it. You're so kind. We have the Queen of Wands, the World in the reverse, the Ace of Wands. You know, a lot of you Pisces know that this is somebody who leaves and comes back. Um, this is somebody that you have a very passionate connection with, but a very on and off relationship with, where things go horribly bad and then they come back to try to make things right, but it's shortly lived because things start going horribly bad again. And then they come to try to make things right. You know, it's like one of those types of relationships. So it kind of feels very superficial after a while for you, Pisces. You start to see things clearly, that you're carrying dead weight. That's and that's making you feel kind of fall out of love because you feel like this person's playing games with you, with your heart, and you don't like that. I don't blame you. Hmm. So, what advice do we have for Pisces with this? The moon in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Continue to see the situation for what it is, Pisces. I think you see it for what it is, that this person is not equipped to give you what you need, and they're a habitual time waster, you know, and with the Emperor in reverse, that you got to stay in control of the situation by continuously walking away. I think you know this is the best thing for your heart to protect your peace. And you're absolutely right. This person could be a Taurus, an Aquarius, um, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Libra, Pisces, an Aries, Cancer. All right. That's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Thank you all so much for coming to the reading. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure you guys like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join me in the future for future readings. I got to get ready for my day, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have timestamps available for you if you need to see any portion of this. But again, don't forget to book that personal session at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I hope you guys have a blessed, abundant, beautiful weekend. And if time permits, I'll come back and do another reading. If not, then I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Bye.